And that's where we're keeping our focus this morning. The controversy and, of course, the face-off between the Senate and Senator Ovioma Agege. Let's quickly go to Abuja now with Ajuri to take this through. Ajuri.
Thank you, Gimba, and welcome back to Abuja. Standing by with me is the spokesperson of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi. You're very welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you, Ajuri.
You've heard the various perspectives concerning the suspension and now the removal of the suspension on Senator Ovioma Agege. What is your initial assessment?
Well, first, let me say that as the spokesman of the Senate, as far as the judgment of yesterday is concerned, I will not say we have seen the document. And so, to the best of my knowledge, I've not had any discussions with any of our principal officers. And of course, because, you know, we are not in session until Tuesday when we'll go back to chamber. Definitely, as I sit here to speak on behalf of the Senate, I don't have any reaction.
Surely, you know, seeing, kind of understanding the history of the punishments that have been meted out to various senators in various situations, looking at, for example, what happened to the former majority leader, Ali Ndume, with this kind of a judgment now, what is the ramification now, even within your chamber? Aren't some senators going to be feeling like they were unjustly treated in view of this judgment?
Well, for me, I think, as I've said, just like your reporter said, maybe the last has not been heard of this, in terms of issues that will be discussed. Like, as I was coming here, some people were telling me maybe there has been an appeal. And so, if I sit here to make any assessment, I think it will not be fair to my, the institution I speak for. But be that as it may, from the, clips in your report that I've had, definitely the Senate will always want to promote the rule of law, and the Senate will always want our democracy to be deepened. And so where the judiciary comes to intervene in a manner that we all expect, because we've always have the highest regard and respect for the other arms of government, I think the Senate will definitely not have any issue where issues are based on the rule of law. So, but as this issue is, the judgment just came yesterday. I have not even personally seen what is being said, other than what I have heard through the reportage. So I think it will be very difficult for me to make any informed analysis or
if
concrete statement.
Following the appeal, if this judgment were to hold, do you think it would be appropriate at that juncture for the institution of the Senate to apologize to the senators that have been negatively impacted by what appears to now be an illegality?
That is where the Senate is accepting that it has committed an illegality. But the Senate has not accepted yet that it has committed an illegality.
That's why I said after an appeal process.
Well, we'll cross the river when we get there. We'll cross the bridge when we get to the river.
Okay, well, we know there has been much controversy surrounding the face-off between the Inspector General of Police and, of course, the National Assembly over his failure to appear 3 different times before your institution. Can you share with us what your initial reaction is to what the Commissioner of Police Legal had to say yesterday concerning this face-off?
Well, I will say I heard completely most of the issues he's raising. But, in a system where he is here to speak on behalf of his boss, he's under command. And so you're not expecting to go outside that ambit, even if deep in him, conscientiously and morally, he knows that that is not something that should be. So I think for me, he's only here to do his own job to his own best ability.
Well, there were so many things said yesterday. We're going to play a track for you and for our viewers to take a look. Yeah. Have a listen.
The Senate has already made it a personal issue. what I'm trying, I want you to understand one singular fact, that official functions of the IG can be performed by the DIG or the Assistant Inspector General of Police. Those are official functions. So why are they insisting that it must be the IG to appear in person? What is personal about it? The facts are known to the DIG operations. The facts are known to all the DIGs. They are expected to brief the National Assembly. Why are they making it personal? Now, look at the issue. The issue now is that we must grow the democracy. The IG must be commended for trying to grow the democracy rather than declare him an enemy of democracy. He must be commended. That declaration is an attempt to tarnish his good work. No, but let me tell you why I'm saying the IG is growing democracy.
Okay.
Any citizen of this country who is aggrieved of any action has to approach the court. It is the rule of law that determines democracy, not the rule of persons, not the rule of leadership of any organization. It's the rule of law. The Inspector General of Police says, yes, I have the power to delegate. If I have the power to delegate, why won't I exercise that power to delegate? He has approached the court. He posed 5 questions and 7 prayers for the court determination. The matter has been adjourned to the 31st of this month for hearing. Again, I want you to understand that the Senator Dino Melaye himself has approached court. The matter is adjourned to the 11th of this month for hearing. If Senator Dino Melaye has approached the court, the IG has gone to court, and the Senate rules, Order 53 Rule 5, say that any matter that is awaiting the decision of a court should not be mentioned before the National Assembly. That is the rule. I have it here.
Commissioner.
Now, sorry again, I want you to understand.
Go ahead.
I listened to Mr. Ao speak at the floor of the National Assembly yesterday. One of his grievances was that IG came to the National Assembly with a lawyer. I have a lot of respect for the senators. I have a lot of respect for the National Assembly. They are respected people, very good people. But some of them, to a very large extent, do not even read their rules. The rules of the National Assembly, the Senate rules, what you are seeing here, during the investigative hearing, if anybody is invited for investigation purposes, he has the right to bring his lawyers to come with him, to guide him. He's there, I can read it for you. And he's agreed that IG came to the National Assembly with a lawyer. What is wrong with that?
So you've heard him, Senator Abdullahi.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Very interesting and laughable. I'm amused, very, very amused.